Mosley keeps talking about his power and how strong he is. And, you know, this is not a weightlifting contest. This is a boxing match.
Right.
You know, this is not a weightlifting contest. Now, if it's a weightlifting contest, yeah, you may win. But it's obvious, you know, you look at the two fighters' records, and you look at the two fighters' bank accounts, and you say, you see which fighter is a lot smarter. That would be me.
He's training. He's here every day and doing what he got to do. He's resting when he has to rest, and he's running when he has to run. You know, he's in good shape, and his mindset, and you know, Shane's in trouble.
My main focus always is to focus on who I'm facing. You know, who I'm facing. You know, a lot of times you got guys that's a media creation. Me, hard work and dedication, just beating guys day in and day out. Small venues, it didn't matter. That's how I got to this point. You know, you don't get to this point by just fighting nobody. They say Floyd ducking and dodging. You don't get ranked pound for pound or known as one of the you know, the greatest fighters to ever live fighting nobodies. It's just that I make them look like nobody. I make eight fighters look like D fighters. It's not my fault that I'm that good. Like I said before, there's a difference between being talented and gifted. I'm God gifted.
What did you think about his whole lawsuit? Because your dad even mentioned that. I didn't even bring it up to him. I
don't even know nothing about no lawsuit. I don't even know what you're talking about.
The definition.
I mean, I get lawsuits from people all the time. I'm famous. That happens. Next.
Talk about the fight with Mosley, the styles involvement.
Well, we know Mosley has problems with boxers. Mosley has problems with boxers. Me, myself, you know, like I said, I'm the best boxer ever put on a pair of gloves. So we know what it is. You know, you just go back and look at Mosley when he faced I don't know, what's the guy he lost to? I don't be knowing these fighters. Winky Wright. Winky Wright beat him with just one hand, just a jab. So you know, you fighting a guy that's sharp as a razor and got two hands.
So can you say that you're well prepared this time?
I'm always well prepared. Every fight, I had to be well prepared 40 times.
Filipinos from all over the world is watching this. Your message to them.
I want the Filipinos to tune in and watch Mayweather-Mosley. That's the fight, you know. And Mayweather is the face of boxing. No losses, no 3 losses, no 2 draws, no nothing. The face of boxing.
Okay. So it's inevitable every time you have a fight. Manny Pacquiao always ties your name within, you know, well together. Do you think he's running as a congressman this year? So do you think he's going to be a good
Mayweather-Mosley? Mayweather-Mosley. Tune in May 1st, baby. You won't miss it.
You over the years for not fighting Shane Mosley, blaming you. Can you explain kind of how this worked out and why you guys haven't fought to this point?
Well, people don't know. You know, I tried to fight Shane Mosley back in 1998, 99. Shane Mosley outbidded himself. He asked for $10 million. You know, at that particular time, you know, me or Shane Mosley wasn't making that type of money, but at that particular time, I was making more money than Shane. We come back around, we try to make the Shane fight happen again. Shane said he had a toothache. So, you know, I was trying to make the fight happen over and over again. Then, you know, one day me and Shane was talking. I was telling Shane the type of facing these different opponents. He said it's not true. So Shane went back and asked Richard Schaefer, is this really true? Richard Schaefer said yes. So Shane said, you know what? Now I want to fight Floyd Mayweather, because you must realize Shane Mosley is now, you know, at the end of his career. 5 losses. And the thing is this, when I was trying to fight Shane, Shane was undefeated. Now, like I said before, he got 5 losses. He's 38 years old, and if he gets 6 losses, it really don't matter, because he lost to the best, which is Floyd Mayweather. So, and he also made his biggest payday. And like I said before, you know, in my last two fights, I made more money in my last 2 fights than Shane Mosley made in his whole career. So, like I said before, you know, I think that I had a very, very smart business team, you know, as far as Al Heyman and Leonard Ellaby, picking the right fights and just being smart businessmen outside the ring. And Al and Leonard always told me, you go inside the ring and take care of business, and we'll take care of business outside. When you're young, you fight when you're young, you fight and say, oh yeah, I'm better than this guy, so I'm fighting to prove that you know, that I'm better than this guy. But once you know you've done everything that you could possibly do, you prove that you're the best fighter. You prove that you're the strongest and you're the fastest fighter. And once you get to this level, it's about one thing. It's about that payday. I don't even get the credit that I really deserve. You know, a kid with 16 to 17 fights facing Janelle Hernandez, the guy who been in there with Azuma Nelson and never even lost at the super featherweight or the junior lightweight division. You know, I didn't get credit for that. So then, Angel Man Freddie was at the top of his game when he was beating everybody. I beat him then. I beat him. So like I said before, I don't think I'm never gonna get the credit that I truly deserve until like 10 or 20 years from now. When I'm out the sport of boxing. I don't got to call no specific name, but I've never known a fighter to turn down $25 million to go get $6 million. I never known. Not to take a drug test.
So I think that fighter you're referring to is Manny Pacquiao. Do you ever see yourself fighting him?
I'm not referring to no fighter. Like I said before, May 1st is my big date, and May 1st is Mayweather versus Mosley.
Give me a prediction.
If I tell you what's gonna happen May 1st, then they won't tune in and buy pay-per-view. Yahoo.com, YahooSports.com. You got to tune in. It's your man Money Mayweather. May 1st is my big date.
Styles mean a lot when you're fighting. We're gonna see how the style collides. Cause right now, I think that the way Mosley fight, he's got the little jumping, jittery type of style, and Floyd is a superb boxer. And I think that I just don't see Floyd having a problem with the kind of fighter he is. The way he is. He just, the body's there. He's I would say he's more squared up than not. Floyd is more
Angle.
He angled to a degree where you don't really find much to hit because he give you the shoulder and and if you try to come down here, the arm gonna catch it. You come around there, the elbow gonna catch it. So he's pretty safe with his defense. I think that it's gonna be very difficult for Shane. They've probably been playing that for 12 years.
You think they have a game plan to beat him?
Look, let me tell you something. Shane Dad ain't never fought nobody that I know of. And I know Shane Dad ain't never fought nobody that I know of. And if he did fight somebody, he got beat. So, he ain't got nothing to tell his son. I think Floyd train hard for every fight, He ain't taking nobody lightly, and he ain't cutting nobody short. He doing what he's supposed to do, like he always do. He trains hard and he consistent, and he's about his business. And it's the same way with Shane. It ain't no different. He's training. He's here every day and doing what he got to do. He's resting when he have to rest, and he's running when he have to run. He's Floyd's in good shape, and his mindset, and Shane's in trouble. I'm gonna tell you the truth. It wouldn't surprise me if he stopped Shane. And I said that to you earlier, and if it do happen, I don't think it'll be nothing sure. I think it'll be in the later round if he did it, and he can do it. If he put his hands together and been looking as good as he look in the gym here, he's been looking very good, and I think that he can do it if it comes to that. It all depends on what kind of attack that Shane put on him to make him do what he got to do. See, because it's really gonna be on Shane at the end of the day. What type of pressure he put on the floor? Because if he put pressure on the floor, he's gonna make him fight. And when he fight, Shane's in trouble.